Alright guys, welcome back to the chase videos here. It's about 7:30 Thursday, what is it, June 11th, 12th, something like that. Just waiting on Devin to get here. He's on his way. And so I'm just going to take you through a normal day, what we do this time of year. While I'm waiting on Devin, I'm going to get a little bit of shooting in. I've got to verify my windage for one. We got to shoot this weekend in Webster City, so I'm going to fire a few here real quick, and then when Devin gets here, we'll get on with our day. Left on me. Little inadvertent shot there. That felt good. Be right in there. All right, there's group number one. Let's go see what we got here. We'll come back and fire another, see if we can tighten this group up on the second go around. Say mainly to the left. I know that one was kind of an errant trigger there. That's clear left, but nothing special there. Let's pull these and see what we can do on the second go around. All right, really got to concentrate on my left and right here. See if we need to make any adjustments. I went and changed my strings and cables. They were getting pretty wore. Of course, I shoot a lot. Had to retune the bow and everything like you would expect. And so that's why we're shooting here today, trying to get back where we want to be. Long hold on that one, long hold. Shank that one to the left. That ticks me off. I can tell you that right now. That's what I think of that group. So I haven't figured out anything yet as far as left and right. It's got to be pretty close, I would say that. Here we go. That's got it right in there. So just above the last one. We were getting warmed up here. Thing is, when you go hunting, you don't get time to warm up. You gotta make a good first shot every time. Cash money. All right, let's go see what we did on this one. Again, we're trying to check our left and right mainly. Got a couple of low arrows, but I'm not too concerned with that right now. And if I was gonna judge this group, I would give her about 4 clicks to the left, move it back to the right. Although we do have these two shots, and one of them is just a little to the right, but overall the group is to the left. So I'm going to give her 3 or 4 clicks left and see what that does. All right, looks like we stacked them pretty good on this one. We've got a pretty good group here left to right. This one just a little farther to the left. But I don't think I would change much about that other than maybe adding a half a yard, moving that pointer. But when I do that, I'll aim at this vertical tape here and really concentrate on the elevation. Okay, so I feel like that's sighted in. All right, we got to get all ready to go here. So far we've gotten through emails. We got my morning coffee like I do every morning. Got some shooting in. Now we have to go film an interview for the main show, so I'm going to bring you guys with me. You're going to be first to know. This is about as tall a corn as I have anywhere right here, right now. Awesome. I'm excited about that. She's gonna be dynamite. Like I talked about before, I've got corn here, our little clover lane death row, going to soybeans up there, and we'll drill greens into that a little later in the summer. There goes a deer, sounds like. Where do you want to film this at? This rubbing post here?
Yeah, let's get that over with and I'll do it.
We can do that.
If you want to take your glasses off, maybe your hat.
All right, we're good to go. You ready? Welcome back to the show, guys. Today we've got another interesting topic. You know, last week we talked about did velvet pictures even matter. This week we're talking about if you gain permission, buy a farm, whatever, you have a new farm, what would you not do? Hello, Chase Video viewers. Let's check out old Death Row. Like I said, crab spots, corn right behind me. Looks great. Here's our clover going down Death Row. You just need to mow it. Now on this, when you get into this time of year, we're middle of June right now, you want to kind of key in on rain as far as mowing your clover. If you got a rain coming in a day or two before that, mow it, and then when it rains, it'll green right back up. Just avoid mowing it when it's stressed, you know, real hot and dry, that kind of stuff. Love this spot down here. We got a lot of history down here, so anytime I come down here, I can remember all those hunts like it was yesterday. Had wide 9 we killed right here. That wide 8 a couple years ago we killed here. Rachel killed a buck here. I've killed a couple with a bow. Of course, I've passed up a ton down here. We always see deer, but a lot of history. Well, crabs. Forgot about the crabs buck. Actually killed him out of that redneck right there. Anyway, it is weed free. We got a good kill when we sprayed it. We'll come back, you know, probably middle of August and drill beans into some of these, or greens. I don't know if I said beans, but we'll drill greens into some of these beans right here. And that'll be a dynamite plot. And I love setting stuff up like that where you've got different food sources. If they want one or the other, they're gonna file right down through Death Row. That's what we're shooting for. All right, we knocked out our interview. Now, we got a lot of mowing to do. So we'll probably tear into that next. Actually, I'll go look at the list. I'm a big list guy. If you didn't know this, this is all about kind of my life today. I'm big on making a list the night before and then going through the list. It just seems satisfying when you get to check it off the list. Plus, it keeps you focused on your task. Seeing a few sugar beets. There's one. There's one. There's cocklebur. We don't like that. That stuff's a mess. So it's time to get in here and spray this. And we do have quite a few sugar beets coming up, so not so concerned about that. This should be a good plot. I think I'll get this sprayed today. There is residual you can put in here to keep this field clean with sugar beets. It's a product called Outlook. So we can run Outlook for residual, clethodim for grass. You know, I do need to get a product called Stinger too. You can run that over sugar beets without killing them and get some of this broadleaf, because we've got a lot of cockle burr coming up, as you can see right here. And as tall as that's getting, it's going to be tough to kill. Just after 3 o'clock here, I'm done mowing for the day. There's a couple more fields Devin's going to get tomorrow, but we got all the mowing done for the most part. Trails are mowed, plots we mowed 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, so those are still good. So I'll go look at the list and see what's next, and I guess we'll see you guys next week on the next chase video. I think we're going to have some pretty cool access we're going to work on. We're trying to get a tree stand or a blind up to a food plot, and we're going to try and access it through some cedar. So hopefully we'll have that for you next week. Till then, we'll see you later.